What is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for another OPTC video, and in today's video, we're hopping into Garp's challenge Eneru with a mono INT team led by my boy Halloween Shanks. Now, obviously, Halloween Shanks is the newest INT super typing on OPTC Global, so I have to bring my boy in. We are bringing Cook on this particular team, the free-to-play Coliseum unit. He can utilize the support of Pudding here, which can cut our HP by 20%, which is very, very good. Next, we have the new Halloween lore, well, at least for myself anyway. He is amazing. Honestly, it's probably smarter to use him as a leader, but you know me, I have to be one of my boy Shanks. He can also use the support of Corazon, which is very, very good, as we need to remove Bind on stage 2. Next, we have the new Halloween Kid as well. This team is basically just filled up with Halloween units, to be honest. We are bringing Halloween Yasop as well. He is our Bind remover. He can be replaced basically with any other Bind remover, but I decided to bring him as he is special cooldown as well. Finally, we're bringing a friend Mihawk. Now, I haven't run Mihawk yet as captain, so I thought, hey, why not? So let's hop in, let's get mono INT done, let's take on the new Garp's challenge Eneru on global and get the mono INT one done. So this content is like much harder than the regular Garp challenges, but at the same time it is still just like a 10-star event. Nowhere near as hard as Dofi 2 or Revolutionary Army 2, but it is much harder than what we are normally expecting in something like Whitebeard or in like honestly Dofi 1's probably still pretty probably on the same level. Whitebeard's still pretty on the same level. Like it's around there. But the problem with this content is the final stage when you come up against Enel. He does like stun, special blind, and fear, and it's such a pain in the ass to get around. But you'll see how we get around that when we get to the final stage there. On the third stage though, we come up against 3 of our Skypiea friends. They are going to bind us for 4 turns. That's where our Corazon is very, very good. What we can actually do here is, I think we're just going to use a Mihawk special. Yep, I think that's going to happen. We're just going to use a Mihawk special here. That way we can sort of blast our way through this particular stage. With Mihawk, if we hit 3 perfects, I think we get a carryover effect, which is pretty strong. And obviously hitting perfects with Shanks gives us that 5 times multiplier to our INT units as well. On the next stage, we come up against Hotoro and Totoro. At least I think that's their name anyway. They put up a 3-turn Great Barrier and burn us for 2 turns, which is a little bit annoying, but it's not terrible. Now, we do have Barrier Pen on some of our units, so we do want to try and utilize that. And the burn is around 5k, so just be mindful of that as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to break the barrier, and then we're actually going to hit some perfects. So let's go great, 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 perfect, 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 and that should kill, right? Yeah, just because we got the carryover effect of Mihawk makes it very, very easy to take out that Hotoro and Totoro stage. On the next turn, we come up against Wiper and 2 other Skypiea lackeys. They do like a HP cut when you go in, they give themselves an attack up, but other than that, they don't do too much else. What we're just going to do here is we literally just want to take out each of them just like turn for turn. As the INT units with this particular team just get stronger and stronger as you hit perfects, and we get healing back from Shanks, we do want to sort of take some time here to get some healing back, get some stalling back, so we can get our Mihawk special, and then we can move on to the next stage. We are using the Miguelo ship. It is like a very, very good ship for INT-based teams, as we can get quite a bit of damage reduction. And with Shanks, the damage reduction, as you can see, Wiper does like 15k. Like, it is a lot of damage. But with Shanks, we can actually like still get perfects, get some healing back. We got lucky with Meat Orbs here, but we can hit our perfects and get quite a lot of healing, as well as utilizing the Miguelo ship to take less damage as well. It just makes stalling a hell of a lot easier. But if you do get lucky as well, you can get lucky with Meat Orbs, as you saw in that particular last stage. On to the next stage, we're coming up against, what's his name? Pierre? Is it Pierre? I think it's Pierre, and I cannot remember this guy's name. But he puts up Threshold for 4 turns. Now, this Threshold is not scary whatsoever, but we did bring our boy Kid here. Kid is going to roll our specials forward, but he also gives us that end of turn damage. But because we are a full INT team, it's just not even that scary. Like, we can actually just burst our way through this particular Threshold, and with our type advantage, we can actually kill him. It's not even an issue whatsoever. With Kid, we get that end of turn damage, which is very, very good. And we can just slowly take our time here to take out Pierre, as he does have a mechanic. I'm pretty sure he binds you for 4 turns if you don't kill him. Another thing to note is too, they do actually like shit blind us, so that's something to note as well. Or actually, no, that's on the next turn we get that blind. So we're just gonna take a shot there. That way we can get some cooldowns for our Mihawk, as we do want to be able to use his special on this particular turn here. So on this particular turn, we actually come up against a bunch of Skypiea lackeys once again. And they put up end of turn damage, and they like stop our healing. But with this particular thing, we have so much extra healing. It's so good. What we're going to do here is we're going to use our Yasop special to remove the bind. He's also going to give us 2 turns of cooldown, which is very, very good. Then we can use our Sobercook special. Sobercook is going to give us a heal, as well as give us, again, more cooldowns. So that way we can actually use our Law special. Then we can actually use our Mihawk special. And then finally, just for the fun of it, we can actually use our Shanks special. Now, because the final stage has full immunity, we're actually going to use our Shanks super typing here. That way we can rotate that cheeky little meat orb that we got. And then we can use the Miguelo special to lock our orbs. That way we've got a full board of orbs. We have 2 carryover effects. So we should be able to kill here, as we have so many buffs active. Beautiful. We hit the 3 perfects, which means we're going to get the carryover effect of Mihawk. We're going to get the carryover effect of Law. But I'm pretty sure that we actually get a wipe here. So we lose normally all of our buffs. So even if you have the Shanks carryover for the color affinity, we lose that. But as you can see here, this is when the annoying part kicks in. So we get stunned on our captains, and we get a full board of special bind. Because we have fear resistance, it's very hard to get around that unless you have a character with fear resistance like Nami and Sanji. So it's very, very frustrating trying to get around that. But with this particular team, we dropped all of our specials on the turn before. Now we can use the Mihawk super typing to get the tap timing bonus. So Mihawk is going to be hitting like an absolute monster. So with that, like honestly, I don't even think we're going to get to Mihawk. But yeah, we're not even going to get to Mihawk. That's GG. Shanks is going to finish this up. But if Mihawk hit right there, it would have been so much damn damage. But as you saw, that's why pudding was so essential on Sobercook. So that way we could get around the stun. But there you guys go. That was my mono INT team taking on the new Garp's challenge Eneru. It was very, very fast. Did it very, very well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to belt that like button. And if you want to stay up to date with more OPTC content I post, hit that big red subscribe button as well. But guys, most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day. As always, I thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye!